get your washing clean like that.
And the lady is mine.
Do you know what Maureen at work said? A proper engagement ring should only have a single stone. A cluster's a bit crude.
Well, I don't think you should be wearing it till it's official. Don't look at me like that, Sandra. Can't have an engagement without a party. You and Graham were pleased enough when we offered to give you one.
Insisted, you mean? Oh, I'm still not sure about this stone, Mum.
Well, the money you've paid that hairdresser, you better get used to it. If you just stop preening yourself for 2 minutes. Have you got Auntie Val and Uncle Frank down?
Yes.
Well, she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I'd like to flaunt and take to dinner. She's a lady. Oh, she's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. But she's never in the way. Always something nice to say. What a blessing.
Did you get the drink organised, Dad?
Yes, and the glasses. Look.
What do you think about petit fours? Too fancy?
No, lovely. Look.
You know what your lot are like. Bunch of gannets. And I don't want anyone complaining about not having enough to eat.
Never mind the petits fours or the patty de bleeding foie gras. What are these doing on the doorstep?
They're milk bottles.
I know they're milk bottles. Look at the state of them.
Karen, I told her to put the milk bottles out.
But you didn't tell her to wash them first.
Well, I didn't have to. She's 15. Not a kid anymore.
Where is she then?
Down the laundrette.
Milk bottles and the laundrette, 2 firsts in one day.
She's only trying to help.
Oh, but you know what she's like, Mum. If she gets fed up halfway through the washing cycle, she'll walk out and leave it.
Having trouble?
What's it look like?
Never mind, not far to go.
She's a lady. No, she's a lady.
Where am I supposed to sit?
You want me to eat it for you as well as cook it?
All I want is somewhere to sit.
The front door was open, Mr. Holmes.
Hello, grandson. I'd stay out of this if I was you. Otherwise, they'll have you reckoning up how many serviettes and how many paper plates they're going to need.
Oh, it does affect him too, Dad.
What, parties? Rings? No, it's only you women interested in that sort of carry-on.
Us women who have to organise it, though, that's for sure.
I don't know what all the rush is about. I mean, it's not till next Saturday. That's a whole week.
Whole week? We haven't even sent the invitations out yet. Don't sit down there. There's like gravy all over the cards.
Take a good look. You've got this to come.
Whole week. He's forgetting you and Graham are off to Brighton this afternoon.
No, I've had to call the trip off, I'm afraid.
Graham?
Afraid so, something's cropped up.
What?
Well, it's a real stroke of luck, actually. You see, the bank's golfing team have been drawn against the Dorking branch in the knockout trophy. Well, Dorking have been the holders for 4 years, so if we beat them...
I didn't think you were in the team, actually.
Oh, well, I'm not as such, but the head cashier is. And his car's broken down. It happened yesterday. Back axle's gone.
So?
Well, it's obvious, Sandra. He's going to need someone to drive him to Dorking and back.
Well, haven't any of the others got cars?
You bet. I was in there like a shot. Offered him my services before anyone else could. Well, look, if I get in with him, it'll help my career prospects.
This fiancé of yours is not backwards in coming forwards.
Well, don't you want to say anything, Sandra?
Pig! Who's just arrived?
You smarmy creep!
Don't start!
I knew it. Look at that. All over 'em.
I wouldn't worry about it, Mum. I mean, there's no guarantee that Graham will be able to make it next Saturday. He might have to clean the head cashier's windows. Or his boots.
That's uncalled for, Sandra. Man's got to think of his career before gallivanting about the seaside. He's the one that's going to have to pay the bills.
I do work as well, you know.
Yeah, we know all about women working. Until the kids start coming along. Then it's all on the man's back.
What's happening?
Graham can't make it to the pre-engagement weekend in Brighton. He's going to Dorking.
That's all right. You'll have room all to yourself, kid.
Well, actually, I've already cancelled the hotel bookings.
Nothing like being asked, is there?
Keep it shut.
Well, I'd still go without him. Have a good time. It'll be your last chance.
It's just the sort of remark you would come out with.
Well, what's wrong with that? He's going without her.
Oh, well, I suppose you see nothing wrong with a girl going away on her own.
No.
No, and it wouldn't occur to you that she would be the target for all sorts of dirty-minded toe rags.
Well, that wouldn't be her fault, would it?
Wouldn't it? Any girl with half ounce of decency wouldn't want to go away on her own.
And if all the blokes had half an ounce of decency between them, she wouldn't have to worry.
Oh, you little...
Mind that gravy!
I can see your side of the family in her.
Can you? Well, you want to look a bit closer in the mirror. You might see more of yourself when she's behaving like this.
Nice to know they care, isn't it? Son! What is it about me? You all right, kid?
Yeah.
It's all right. Gran won't be out for a while. Him and Dad are planning the best way to get to Dorking. I think Graham's a sensible type, isn't he? Well, it's not like cautious Clarence to leave these in the ignition.
Put them back.
Oh, come on, let's go for a run.
Put them back.
Oh, come on, you passed your test and you're insured.
Karen.
You never do drive this car, do you?
Well, it does happen to belong to Graham.
It's not as though you don't know him.
Switch it off.
Left foot down on this pedal.
I'm not messing about.
This goes there.
Karen, that's enough.
What's next?
Right.
No, hang on, I know. Right foot down on this pedal, left one up. You should be moving.
You still got the handbrake on, you stupid mare. Karen, I'm warning you. Karen, I'll kill you, I'm swearing. Karen, that's enough. Oh, Karen, the price tag is only paid the first for instalment.
Right, here we come.
Right.
Yeah, up, Graham, just seeing you. Take it, son. I think you better drive, son.
Just get out of there.
Only if you promise to take us for a drive.
I'll give you 5 seconds to get out. 1, 2. All right, I'm trying.
You're a good driver, son. You know that. What's he doing?
Just trying to be flash. I wouldn't do that if Graham was here.
I wonder if Graham performs like that when he's on his own. Sorry, Graham, sweetiekins. Grovel, grovel, bootlick. Just on my way home, will you ever forgive me? How can she get engaged to anyone who likes ABBA anyway?
You know what she's like, and I did promise to take her for a drive.
What does that matter?
Yes, it does matter. Promises do mean something to some people, you know.
I believe that when I see it.
Carpenters. Cliff Richard. Oh no, Bucks Fizz. You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down.
The car's all right. I'm all right too, just in case you're bothered. Yes, I know all about Dorking. Well, so you'll be a bit late.
Concerned about my career.
Well, no, I'm not that concerned.
I'll see. Go and smash my car up.
Oh, look, she only drove it for a couple of 100 yards.
Only?
I've been driving it for the rest of the time.
Oh, and that's supposed to reassure me, is it? I dread to think what state the gears are in after you've been crashing your way through them. Sandra! Sandra!
'Cause don't you know that now is the time for making your mind up? Son? Sandra, I thought we were going home.
Not anymore, we're not.
So where are we going?
3 guesses. And it's not Dorking, I can tell you that.